The Nintendo Switch 2 pre-orders have been delayed. What? The tariffs have hit hard, and even though we just got the Nintendo Switch 2 reveal just a couple of days ago with pre-orders set to hit on April the 9th, the pre-orders have officially been delayed. What's going on, guys? I'm Don from the Game Looters. Let's get into this crazy news that just dropped from IGN. So the Switch 2 just hit a hard pause in the US. In the US specifically. Pre-orders were supposed to go live on April 9th, but now they are delayed. Not for hype reasons, not because people are spamming, change the price in the chat of the treehouse. No, instead, they're not doing anything, fixing anything. It's just simply the economy, the stupid economy. Specifically, the reason behind this is tariffs. Trump's era tariff drama just collided with Nintendo's next-gen plans, and we might be paying the price here in the US, literally. This freaking sucks. Here's the news. Nintendo officially told IGN that Switch 2 pre-orders are not going to go live on April 9th as originally planned. Why? Nintendo says they're hitting the pause button to assess the potential impact of tariffs and evolving market conditions, which absolutely sucks because the price was already through the roof. We thought that the reason it was $100 more expensive than Japan was because of tariffs. But no, the translation for this is because there's a global economic storm brewing, Nintendo doesn't want to open the floodgates before they know exactly how wet they're gonna get. They didn't give a new pre-order date, just that the launch date of June 5th is still on, so that is not changing. June 5th is still there. So, this delay screams brace yourself. Now, let's talk about why this is such a big deal. US and China are beefing again over tariffs. Trump's policies slapped a 54% import tax on Chinese goods, including electronics. So in response, China's slapping a 34% tax on US exports. Markets are tumbling. Economists are warning that the era of cheap tech is basically over unless this gets solved. And of course, Switch 2, it's assembled in China. Right now, Switch 2 is priced at a very expensive $449 or $499 if you're gonna get the Mario Kart World Bundle. The bundle alone is already priced very high, and the game's even higher at $79.99, at least for Mario Kart World. Everything else seems to be $69.99, but that's still a jump over the past generation. So we have inflation and tariffs, so that price could easily go higher. Nintendo might eat the cost, but they typically don't ever operate at a loss. So what can happen next? Let's break down some possibilities. Option 1, Nintendo holds the price steady and just kind of is waiting to make sure that they don't need to make any adjustments. Maybe they make fewer units for the US, I don't know. Option 2, they raise the price, maybe even going higher than the already crazy price. Maybe they go to $479.99 or $499. It's not impossible to think. We hope not, but we wanted the price to go the other way, but you never know. Option 3, they could simply just continue to delay US pre-orders until closer to launch day to see how the tariffs shake out. Either way, this pre-order delay means uncertainty for American gamers, and the bad part is America's the biggest freaking, like, that takes up such a huge market for Nintendo, so that you assume they're gonna want to get it figured out pretty fast. This could also end up hitting third-party accessories. So if you plan to get screen protectors or cases or whatever else at a cheaper cost on Amazon, such as I do, I have in my cart right now an $8 freaking screen protector. It could go to 16 bucks. That would suck. But accessories, physical games, and dock bundles could increase in price, and the whole supply chain is honestly tied to all this international drama. So let's call it what it is. Nintendo's playing defense, and smartly so, honestly. But if they launch pre-orders and they lock in the price and tariff spikes said cost, then it's going to be a logistical nightmare for them. So we get it, but it does suck. By delaying, they're keeping their options open, but we're left wondering if we're going to get ready to smash that pre-order button, when's it going to happen? Is it going to cost us more? We're left with a ton of questions, and really right now our wallets are on standby. Switch 2, though, it's still coming on June 5th, so we know that much, but how much will we pay to get it locked in, and when can we do it? Can we even plan it out, or they're just gonna like shadow drop it? We don't know. And how does this affect registering on their website? Because those were supposed to launch on May 8th. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about this crazy news. Do you think Nintendo will raise prices? Are you still buying day one? How high is too high for a Switch bundle? Smash that like button, subscribe for more Switch 2 updates as the story develops. We're going to keep in touch. Again, this came over from IGN. Check them out for the full article. I'll catch you guys next time. I've been Dom from the Game Looters.